And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Boshemer Gymnasium on the campus of Brevard College. Women's basketball action just a few minutes away. Should be a good one tonight as Brevard College looks to continue its winning ways in USA South Conference play. The Tornadoes 5-1 in the USA South, 10-3 overall. And this evening taking on a Pfeiffer team that is 5-6 overall, 3-3 in the USA South Conference. Tornadoes currently in second place in the conference. Pfeiffer in fifth place. And Tornadoes looking to continue their momentum coming off a 74-59 win over Methodist this past Friday in a game where we saw senior Josie Hester enter the record books with 9 made three-pointers and 35 points. USA South Player of the Week honors. That was probably a no-brainer after the Hester performance. Joined once again by our play-by-play announcer this evening, Andy Farringer. Andy, I know you've been looking forward to this matchup.
Yeah, great to be here, Phil. You mentioned last game, a huge win there against Methodist. Career night from Josie Hester, setting records all across the board. 9 3-pointers to go along with the 35 points she had, 4 rebounds as well. Petty Wilkins also had a quietly very good game, big team performance, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists to go along with that. And Nalia Boyce, of course, as usual, 10 points, 7 rebounds. Great performance there from the senior. I'm really looking forward to this one against Pfeiffer here. The Tornadoes have won 4 of the last 6 against Pfeiffer. Good advantage there, and 8-1 all-time at home, which is a big one as well as we're here in the Bosch. And I think the keys for today are to shoot the ball from deep. You mentioned going inside is going to be a key and then kicking out. Great way to open up the 3-ball. They've been shooting 45.8% from last game, and that's, a great percentage. And then they've been averaging 70 points per game as a team. Very good offensively. And then a super handsy defense, 12.5 steals per game. Just all around a good team performance. And one of the big things they need to do today is limit the turnovers. 25 turnovers last game as a team and 15 per game so far this season. So I think if they do those 3 things really well, I think they have a great chance to win this one.
Yeah, it should be a compelling matchup. You mentioned, the series history between these two. All-time Pfeiffer with the slight edge, 9-8 in the 17 prior meetings. These two schools, these two programs, regardless of sport, forever sort of linked. They both entered Division III and entered the USA South the same year and so forth. And so, there's always sort of a connection there between Brevard and Pfeiffer in a rivalry of sort. Last year, the two teams squared off twice during the regular season. And similar to what we've been seeing with some of these other matchups, BC won at home, 64-54, and then Pfeiffer wins at Pfeiffer late in the season back on February the 14th, 60-59. So these teams play each other tight historically and should be another great matchup this evening at the Bosch. Well, we're about 5 minutes away from pregame introductions and the national anthem, and then we'll get things started here at the Boshemer Gymnasium. Pfeiffer versus Brevard in USA South Conference women's basketball action coming up next.
This evening's starting lineup, first the visiting Falcons of Pfeiffer. Head guard, the 5'5" senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 3, Alexis Pfeiffer. Head guard, 5'7" sophomore from Midtown, North Carolina, 4, Lilo Capital. Head guard, 5'3" senior from Jefferson, North Carolina, 11, Kennedy Butler. Head guard, 5'7" junior from Mexico City, Mexico, 15, Mara Ochoa Contreras. And 4, 6' sophomore from Marion, North Carolina, 21, Nathan Peters. And now, the starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. Head guard, 5'2" senior from Somerville, South Carolina, number 5, Lexi Shepard. Head guard, 5'8" junior from Tryon, North Carolina, number 11, Jada Petty Wilkins. Head guard, 5'4" junior from North Carolina, number 12, Christina Rose. Head guard, 5'9" senior from Huntersville, North Carolina, number 15, Josie Hester. And head guard, 5'11" senior from Marion, North Carolina, number 24, McKenna Parkins.
Welcome back to Bosherman Gymnasium here on the campus of Brevard College. Tonight for your starting lineups for the Tornadoes, number 5, Lexi Shepard, number 11, Jada Petty Wilkins, number 12, Christina Roan, number 15, Josie Hester, number 24, McKenna Parkins. And for the Pfeiffer Falcons, number 3, Alexis Bynum, number 4, Lola Kibines Ali, number 11, Kennedy Hudler, number 15, Mara Ochoa Contreras, and number 21, Peyton McPeters. As we get set here for Tornado basketball, and the tip coming up on the way. Tornadoes win the tip-off here, as Lexi Shepard now with the ball. Pass to Roan on the wing. Hester now, down low to Parkins. Parkins, post move, no good. Off the backboard. Falcons now bringing the ball up. Bynum with the ball. Tornadoes here in a zone defense, as the Falcons look to pass around and beat the zone coverage. Now Ocho Contreras with the ball. 7 seconds on shot clock. Falcons look to get a shot up before the clock expires, and that is blocked. Shot clock expires, but Tornadoes receive possession. Now go down the court. Roan pass down low to Parkins. Layup no good. Petty Wilkins offensive rebound, and a foul is called.
McKenna Parkins with the block on the defensive end, and then the Tornadoes running the floor right back to Parkins. Then a second chance opportunity with Jada Petty Wilkins crashing the boards. Nice energy to start things off here from the Tornadoes.
Yeah, good defensive possession, getting the ball down low. And for the Tornadoes is that first free throw no good for Petty Wilkins. That first foul on the Falcons goes to Peyton McPeters, sophomore forward. Petty Wilkins' second free throw is good. Now McPeters with the ball. She passes to Bynum. She gets it across the court there to Ochoa Contreras. Now McPeters over. Three-pointer for the Falcons. No good. Hester with the rebound. That missed there by Kennedy Hudler for the Falcons. My apologies. Tight defense there from the Falcons as a foul is called. Down low on the baseline. There on number 11, Kennedy Hudler.
I already see McKenna Parkins very active early on. Might be really a focal point of the offensive attack after she was doing more distribution than attacking the rim in the last time out versus Methodist.
Yeah, just 2 points in that one, but a good amount of assists and offensive defensive rebounds for her in that one. Christina Rowe now with the ball. Lexi Shepard in the corner. 3 on the shot clock. Mid-range pull up there from Shepard, as that one is no good. Rebounded there by Hudler, as Bynum now bringing the ball up the court. Back there to Hudler, pass to Ochoa Contreras, and now back to Bynum. Falcons looking to move the ball around to beat the zone, but the Tornadoes are able to cover this pretty well, as that mid-range is no good there. Shepard with the rebound.
Both teams 0 for 3 from the field, and I'd argue it's coming from some solid defense on both sides. The man-to-man coverage by Pfeiffer, and then that zone defense from the Tornadoes.
Yeah, for sure. Good defense on both ends as that pass is tipped away. Going to stay Tornadoes ball. That pass tipped by Mara Ochoa Contreras. Petty Wilkins here to pass this one in. Gets it into Shepard here. Guarded by Ochoa Contreras. Shepard now double team. Gets it down low to Parkins. To the corner for Hester for 3. No good. Shepard down low for the offensive rebound, and it's good. Lexi Shepard just 5'2", but that ball goes right to her, and she's able to get the putback layup in.
Yeah, perfect timing from Shepard. 2 offensive rebounds already from the Nados.
Allowing them to get those second chance opportunities and capitalize here. 3-pointer there from the Falcons, no good. Petty Wilkins with the rebound. Petty Wilkins pass to the corner. Christina Roan, 4-3. That one long. Parkins with the offensive rebound, and the putback is good. Another offensive rebound there, as we were just mentioning, them capitalizing on their second chance opportunities. Here's Bynum has the ball. She passes down to the corner. And there's a whistle out of bounds called on Hudler. Sub there for the Falcons. Number 24, Ava Hairston coming in.
Yeah, first turnover for either side, but Pfeiffer continuing 0 for from the field, 0 for 4 thus far. And you mentioned it, all 5 of the points for the Nados coming on second chance opportunities.
So one's stolen away there by the Falcons. We're going to get a whistle foul there on Lexi Shepard down here in front of us, court side. Bynum now bringing the ball up. 5-0 lead here for the Tornadoes. A couple minutes into this one. 3-pointer there, short off the front of the rim. Lexi Shepard hauls that one in. Hester with the ball. Passes out to Petty Wilkins. Petty Wilkins, deep 3-pointer from the wing. It's good. Good 3-pointer there from Petty Wilkins. She's able to extend this lead to 8 as Christina Roan's able to get that steal in the backcourt. As Shepard fights for that one, is unable to keep it for the Tornadoes. Outlet pass. That's going to be a foul there on Petty Wilkins. Good hustle to get back on that fast break opportunity
Yeah, good hustle all the way around. Nato's body's hitting the floor. Lexi Shepard trying to keep things alive. Christina Roan in the middle of all that on one end, and then Jada Petty-Wilkins making things difficult for Hudler on that fast break drive to the basket and sends her to the free throw line.
Yep, first free throw there. No good by Hudler. Senior guard out of Jefferson, North Carolina. Is able to convert the second one there. Lexi Shepard now with the ball. Petty Wilkins makes a deep outlet pass there to McKenna Parkins. Kind of a 2-2-1 press here going for the Falcons as a foul is called there down low on number 15, Mara Ochoa Contreras. Her first one in this game. Tornado's able to make some deep outlet passes here on that pass in to get it down to McKenna Parkins and allowing her to create some opportunities on offense. As a travel is called there, some contact there, but going to be a travel against Josie Hester. It's the 5th turnover here in this one, 3 for the Tornadoes, 2 for the Falcons. As the Tornadoes look to have a press of their own. Bynum able to get it here across half court. Shepard looking to defend. As Harrison gets it on the outside, passes it to Hudler. Hudler to Bynum. Bynum looks, shoot, does not. Ochoa Contreras down there to Peters as that is unable to go in. Josie Hester brings in that rebound. Lexi Shepard now with the ball, guarded by Ochoa Contreras. She picks up her dribble, and that one is tipped away, gonna stay Tornado's ball. As we get a media timeout.
Yeah, 8-1 Tornadoes on top. It's been all Natos early on here, and Pfeiffer 0 for 6 from the field. That zone defense of Brevard College making things difficult on the Falcons. 4:51 to play here. First quarter, Natos up early.
Back now from that media timeout. Number 23, Hannah Isley, checks in for the Falcons as the Tornadoes lineup stays the same. Lexi Shepard now with the ball.
Now Pfeiffer utilizing a zone of their own.
Yep, down to McKenna. Christina Roan, deep three-pointer. That one is good as well. Some passes in down low, and then McKenna Parkins able to dish out and get that three-pointer as good as that. She's there making that play, tipping the ball out of bounds.
Continuing to see the hustle from the Tornadoes, and also 2 3-pointers made, and both by players not named Josie Hester. So that's a good sign as far as opening up the offense that much more.
Ochoa Contreras not able to put that one in from the mid-range as Parkins now has the ball. That pass is tipped away by Bynum, and the Falcons go on the fast break. That layup is no good. As a jump ball here, going to be Falcons ball. Good fast break opportunity there for the Falcons, just unable to convert on the layup. Good defense by Lexi Shepard there. We mentioned in that pregame, a good handsy defense for the Tornadoes so far this season, as they only have 1 steal but a bunch of tip passes and a couple of forced turnovers, and as well as the 3-ball, as the Tornadoes already have a couple made there. That layup is good from Isley.
First field goal made after an 0 for 8 start for the Falcons.
Able to put that one in from close. Here's Lexi Shepard now with the ball. Shepard picks up her dribble, able to get it to Christina Roan here at the logo. Roan gets a screen, looking for a pass. Shepard down low to Hester. She pump fakes. Out to Roan. Another pump fake and a travel is called there as we get a sub here. Annalie Morris checking in. Morris, a star freshman here for the women's basketball team, but we didn't see her in that last matchup against Methodist. Good to see her here in this one. Hudler now on the wing.
12th game played of the year for Morris, and she's been a big contributor this season.
For sure. That three-pointer no good by Ochoa Contreras. Josie Hester brings that one in. Her 5th rebound so far in this one. Betty Wilkins now with the ball. Pass it down low. Annalie Morris post up. And the layup is good. Quickly on the score sheet here in this one. As the Tornadoes look to trap here, and a foul is called on Josie Hester. Number 21, Peyton McPeters checking back in here, the sophomore out of Marion, North Carolina. Bynum now with the ball. Now McPeters down low. Gets the ball to the middle as it passed back out to Bynum. Three-pointer there from McPeters is good.
Yeah, you mentioned McPeters out of Marion, North Carolina, McDowell High School. Former teammate of Boyce and Parkins. They all spent time at McDowell High School, and McPeters a couple years younger than the two Tornadoes.
Christina Roan now with the ball. Betty Wilkins, deep three-pointer. Bit short off the side of the rim there and goes out of bounds. We get another sub here for the Falcons. Lola Cabernet Ali is back in. Sophomore out of Mint Hill, North Carolina. Bottom now. Passing that one to Harrison as Harrison looks to beat this press here by the Tornadoes. Is able to. Now Bynum with the ball. She gets it there to Hudler. Pass is tipped and stolen away by the Tornadoes. Good defense there by Hester to take that one away. Annalie Morris looks down low to Hester. Now right around the elbow, brings it back to the three-point line as that pass is unable to find Jada Petty Wilkins. Bynum now with the ball as she takes it into the Tornado zone, and that one's going to be passed off the foot and going to stay Falcons ball. Nalia Boyce checking in for the Tornadoes, and Shania Hauser as well. Lexi Shepard also checking back in.
It's really like the energy from the Tornadoes thus far, especially on the defensive end. Some of these traps and just making things uncomfortable for the Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons only 2 field goals so far in this one. Bynum now with the ball. Three-pointer there from Hudler is good from the corner. Quick release there to get it off, and a pretty shot. Now Lexi Shepard with the ball. Guarded here by Bynum. As that looked to be a handoff, but a bit of a tough pass. Hester unable to take it in, and that's a layup down on the other end for Bynum, and an and one. Foul there on Shania Hauser. Bynum now with the free throw, as that one is good. 9-0 run now for the Falcons since the Tornadoes were able to get out to that early lead. 10-point lead now cut down to just 1. Shepard with the ball out at the logo. Annalie Morris. Now Shania Hauser out to Lexi Shepard. Down low to Nalia Boyce. Josie Hester top of the key. Guarded here by Bynum. Screen. 5 seconds here on the shot clock. Lexi Shepard looks to create a shot for herself as she dribble pulls up. No good off the rim. As the hustle rebound there, it's going to stay Tornado ball. Good hustle play with 23 seconds left here in the quarter. Number 0, Amanda Finch, checks in for the Falcons.
Both teams bringing the energy. You gotta like this USA South Conference gritty action here at the Bosch.
You can tell it's definitely a heartfelt rivalry here that we have at the Bosch. Shania Hauser now down low to Josie Hester. Josie Hester, post move and able to get it in off the glass. Her first points in this one. Tornadoes with a spread out offensive approach here. 6 different players out of the 8 that have touched the court to have points now. That three-pointer no good from Ochoa Contreras, as the Tornadoes don't get a shot off there before the end of the quarter. 15-12 lead for the Tornadoes as we go into the quarter break. We'll be back after this.
Probably one of the prettiest places on the earth. And to come to somewhere where it's such a tight-knit community, where everybody has your back, I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else at bigger schools.
I like to go hang out at the coffee shop, sit outside at the picnic tables, maybe do a little bit of homework there.
Back now from that quarter break. 3-point lead here for the Tornadoes. Phil, what are you looking at here in this first quarter?
Yeah, things started to get a little more helter-skelter, a little more wide open late in that first quarter, and it paid off for Pfeiffer. They started the game 0 for 8 from the field, 4 of 6 after that point. Did hit two 3-pointers. A 9-0 run cut into the Tornadoes what was once a 13-3 lead.
Yeah, Tornadoes fight back in this one early as Hudler 3-pointer there is no good. Lexi Shepard now with the ball. Part of that 9-0 run for the Falcons was 7 turnovers so far in that first quarter for the Tornadoes. Not something you like to see here in just one quarter, but hope that they are able to limit those here. Lexi Shepard now with the ball at the top of the key. Looks for Annalie Morris. 7 now on the shot clock. Pump fake gets the defender to jump over to Aaliyah Boyce. No good. Offensive rebound to Josie Hester, and that one is no good as well. Brought in there by McPeters. Now Finch with the ball. She crosses half court. That ball is kicked away by Hester, and it's going to stay Falcons ball.
Tornadoes continue to do well on the offensive glass. Now 5 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, good. Tough offensive rebound performance here. 15 to 5 in the rebound category for the Tornadoes. Hudler now over to Finch. To the free throw line is Cabanis Ali, and that one is good. Now Shepard bringing the ball up. Guarded here by Finch. Nolia Boyce back to Shepard. The give and go, unable to control that one, and a foul is called there on Ochoa Contreras. Free throws coming up here for Shania Hauser. Some gritty performance here from both teams. A couple of fouls, but just good defense in general. Here is the Tornadoes lead now by 2.
Now Hauser, a member of that senior class for the Tornadoes that has really had some deep experience over their years here at Brevard College. And Hauser, a great role player. You know, we see her quite a bit come in, does a lot of the dirty work and some of the things you don't see in the stat sheet necessarily, but a big part of this club.
Yeah, 7 seniors and 1 grad student here for this women's team. Finch with the ball now. Over to McPeters. Tochoa Contreras as she gets the floater there in the paint, and that one is good. Tie ball game now. Here, 16-16 game with 8 left in this half. Annalie Morris looks to get that one as she drives to the paint. As that one is tipped, no call on the contact. As we get some subs, McKenna Parkins and Jada Petty-Wilkins checking back into this one. As number 24, Ava Harrison, and number 3, Alexis Bynum check back in here for the Falcons. Nelia Boyce now with the ball, guarded closely by McPeters. And there's a foul called on Ava Harrison as Petty-Wilkins tries to get that one from Boyce.
Yeah, Petty-Wilkins and Parkins back on the floor is significant. That's when the Tornadoes really took care of business in that first quarter with the two of them very active. So they've gotten their rest. Here they come and see what the NATOs can do.
As that one is turned over there, taken in by Finch. Bynum running the fast break. A couple good passes, and McPeters is able to finish as the Falcons get their first lead in this one. Shepard now with the ball. Over to Petty-Wilkins in the corner. Petty-Wilkins looks to pass it at the top of the key. Annalie Morris, pump fakes a 3. Lexi Shepard, 3-pointer from the wing. That one is off.
Yeah, 15-3 run for the Falcons, who trailed by 10 in that first quarter. Got to hand it to them. Stuck around in this one and able to mount the comeback.
So that one is turned over here by the Falcons. Christina Roan back in. Almost a full starting lineup as Nelia Boyce is still out there. Josie Hester taking a break. Shepard now with the ball. Over to Roan, back to Shepard. Shepard looks to shoot, but pass it down to Parkins. As a foul is called there, she puts that one up. Good opportunity there. Foul called there on Peyton McPeters, as you mentioned. High school teammates fouling one another right there.
Yeah, doing the math, I think Parkins might have already been here at Brevard College. Because she's in her 5th year here at Brevard, and McPeters is a sophomore. So we'll have to maybe do a little investigating reporting here. But kind of interesting, right? 3 McDowell High School alums all on the court at the same time with Boyce and Parkins both on the floor.
Yep. 18-18 now your score. Falcons with the ball at baseline, and Nelia Boyce with the foul. There's the third of the McDowell High School trio on the court. Nelia Boyce for sure, senior, and McPeters being a sophomore, being high school teammates.
4th-year senior, Boyce, Parkins a 5th-year senior.
Right. That ball is turned over by the Falcons. Petty Wilkins takes that one away. Nelia Boyce down low. As she misses but gets her offensive rebound and is able to make that and one there. Her first points in this one. Now all 8 Tornadoes that have been on the court have points in this one.
Well, we spoke to head coach Donald Hudson, and he mentioned the inside game, getting the ball down low to players like Parkins and Boyce and Petty Wilkins, and that's exactly what we're seeing. And we're also seeing these trips to the free throw line that can add up in terms of the scoring ledger, but can also put the Pfeiffer players into some foul trouble down the stretch potentially.
Yeah, 5 for 7 now from the line. The Tornadoes, 7 personal fouls here in this first half. 4 here in this quarter. Bynum with the ball as she gets it to Kavanis Ali. The give and go out to Finch now. Finch unable to make that floater. Nelia Boyce, good defense, and turns around and grabs that defensive rebound. Petty Wilkins now with the ball. 3-pointer from deep is good. Petty Wilkins' second 3-pointer in this one. Both from some good range here. Kavanis Ali now passing out to Bynum. To Finch on the wing. Now Tornadoes on an 8-0 run. Big answer here for the Tornadoes. A game of runs here so far in this one. As Kennedy Hudler checks back in. Bynum now with the ball at the logo. Big part of that run for the Tornadoes as that three-pointer is banked in from the top of the key. Big part of the run was getting the ball inside and either bodying the smaller Falcon defender or kicking back out and making a three-pointer, as we saw there from Petty Wilkins. Christina Roan with the ball outside. Hand off to Lexi Shepard now. That one tries to get inside to Nalia Boyce, and that one is tipped away as a foul is called here. Looks to be on, going to be on 50, Nalia Boyce. Hester now checking in as we get a full starting lineup for the Tornadoes here with 5 minutes left in this quarter.
Yeah, continuing to try that game plan. Shepard was trying to get it down low to Boyce. The angle was a little tough on that pass, I believe, and Pfeiffer with the steal.
That three-pointer, no good by the Falcons, but Tornadoes unable to haul that one in. That three-pointer by Kendall Moore, freshman on this Falcons team, as we get a media timeout here. 24-21 lead for the Tornadoes with 4:53 to go here in the second quarter.
Probably one of the prettiest places on the earth. And to come to somewhere where it's such a tight-knit community, where everybody has your back, I mean, you're not going to find that anywhere else at bigger schools.
I like to go hang out in the coffee shop, sit outside at the picnic tables, maybe do a little bit of homework there, and just socialize because there's always somebody that I know there.
Brevard does make it easy to come here. The admission process is very simple.
Brevard College, a top choice for students around the world.
Back now from timeout break as the Falcons have it down low behind the basket here. Into Bynum now. Roan defending. Little turnaround jumper there for Ava Harrison as it goes in.
Yeah, much improved offensive play from Pfeiffer after that start 0 for 8 from the field. They're shooting 5 of 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 24-23 now your score. Petty Wilkins able to get that one in the paint. 9 points now for her in this contest, that's a game high. Leading both teams in scoring. Bynum now with the ball. Screen there by Moore. Pass over to Hudler. Guarded by Roan. That pass down low. A good pick and roll there by the Falcons as Cabanis Ali is able to get that one to go. Remains a 1-point lead. Shepard now off the screen. Takes it into the paint. That layup is good. A good screen there by Parkins. So we get a couple back and forth baskets now. 3-point lead for the Tornadoes. Bynum with the ball. Moore screen as she looks to roll. That one defended well by the Tornadoes. Hudler with the ball. Cabanis Ali looks to cut. Unable there. Bynum 4-3. No good off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound there by the Falcons. More passes to Hudler. Hudler to Bynum here. Shepard guarding. Tipped away by Petty Wilkins. Bynum sticks with it, but unable to make that layup. Petty Wilkins now with the ball, driving to the paint. Contact, but no call there. Good play from both sides. Now as Bynum brings the ball across half court. 3 minutes here in the half. Moore with the ball at the top of the key. That one is tipped away and stolen by Christina Roan as she looks to run the break for the Tornadoes. As she takes that to the basket, and a foul is called on number 24, Ava Harrison.
I love that effort from Roan, coming up with the loose ball, the steal, and then some hard drive in the fast break. And she looked for her teammate, but Pfeiffer had it well defended, instead takes it to the hoop and draws the foul.
Couple subs here as Kennedy Noble checks in for the Tornadoes, and McPeters and Ochoa Contreras back for the Falcons. That one is good. Looked like Boyce was about to come in, but head coach Donald Hudson takes that one back and sends her back down. Second free throw no good there by Roan. Butler now taking it across half court. She looks to drive. Dishes out to McPeters. McPeters dribbles around, gets it out to Ochoa Contreras. Mid-range pull up there by Hairston. No good. Offensive rebound there by Ochoa Contreras. Swings to the top of the key. Hudler for three. No good off the front of the rim. Another offensive rebound there as Cabanis Ali, my apologies, is able to make that one.
Yeah, that's one that the coaches will review on the film study afterwards. You can't give up 2 offensive rebounds like that in a row.
Hester down low past to Roan. Three-pointer no good. Hester puts herself in a good position. Unable to grab that one, though. It's going to be Falcons ball. Yeah, you mentioned it. That possession, not great rebounding there by the Tornadoes, allowing 2 offensive rebounds and an easy layup there for the Falcons. As we have a 2-point game now with 2 minutes to go. Hudler now at the logo, over to Ochoa Contreras. She fakes a pass, gets it out to McPeters now. McPeters down low to Cabanis Ali. No good as that one's hauled in by Kennedy Noble. Josie Hester now with the ball as that pass is tipped away by Ava Hairston. Going to be Tornadoes ball at the baseline. Tornadoes limiting their turnovers here in this quarter. Just 2 compared to the 7 in the first quarter. Falcons with 6 overall. Pass down low to Roan as that layup is no good. Good look there by Parkins. As Hester is able to steal that one in the backcourt. Layup is good. 4-point lead now for the Tornadoes. You're mentioning a couple games this weekend. Pretty empty crowd, but students back on campus now, second day of classes today.
Yeah, roads cleared too because the snow certainly a factor, especially on that Friday matchup we saw versus Methodist.
For sure. Boschman Gymnasium full of Brevard College fans and a bunch of students.
Yeah, they're still rolling in here late in the second quarter.
Foul there on Josie Hester down low. McPeters to the free throw line here. McPeters' first free throw is good. Falcons a bit of a younger team here. 5 seniors, but a lot of sophomores, freshmen we're seeing on the court here. A couple of juniors as well. McPeters 1 for 2 from the line there. McPeters being a sophomore there as mentioned. Shepard double teamed here at half court. Gets it across, but the Falcons are able to steal that one. Cabanis Ali, and pass is thrown away and going to be Tornadoes ball here.
Hey, I'll hand it to the Falcons. The hustle's there, the effort's there. In fact, both these teams kind of play similarly on the defensive end in terms of, like you said, getting hands on the ball, tip balls, pressure, that kind of thing, and effort from both sides.
Yeah, 7 steals here for the Falcons, 5 for the Tornadoes. Post move. They're unable to convert from Parkins. 3-point lead here for the Tornadoes with 10 seconds left in the half. Falcons look to get the last shot here. 5 to go. Here, Harrison with the ball. The floater, unable to go in. Parkins grabs it and no shot from the Tornadoes. 3-point lead here at the end of the half. Phil, what are you seeing here?
Yeah, compelling second quarter, an even second quarter. Both teams scoring 16 points, shooting very similarly as well. Each team making a 3-pointer in that second quarter. So we've suddenly got a ball game after the Tornadoes, were able to come up with a big early lead, leading by as many as 10 points. Pfeiffer worked their way back late in that first quarter, and the second quarter, an even one, 3-point ball game heading into the break. back here at the Boschmer Gymnasium as the Tornadoes lead the Falcons 31-28 at the half. Look around the USA South Conference. One final score already from women's basketball. William Peace defeats Meredith 62-51. Greensboro is actually playing a non-conference game this evening at Ferrum. They're trailing 34-18 at the half. First quarter action, Southern Virginia leads Salem 12-5, and Methodist by the same score, 12-5, leads NC Wesleyan both midway through the first quarter. And speaking of Southern Virginia, they sit atop the USA South Conference standings with a perfect 6-0 record entering tonight's matchup versus Salem, and that's who the Tornadoes will face on Saturday. But the Tornadoes need to get through this one first with a W to set up a potential battle for first place on Saturday between the Tornadoes and the Southern Virginia Knights. Joined once again by Andy Farringer, our play-by-play announcer. Andy, compelling first half between these two teams. How'd you see it?
Yeah, super close first half for sure. Similar shooting splits, similar game in general. Couple turnovers, couple good play as well from both sides. Petty Wilkins had a game-high 9 points, 2 3-pointers so far in this one. Josie Hester, 6 rebounds, 4 points, and 2 steals. That 6 rebounds is a game-high as well. But just 1 3-pointer attempted and no free throws. In that 35-point outing we had from her last game, a lot of both of those and just not as much so far this game. Look to see her come out hot in this second half here as 8 Tornadoes scored in that first half there, 8 of 9 that played. The Falcons are led by McPeters, Bynum, and Cabanis Ali, all with 6 points so far in this one. And the Tornadoes out-rebounding Pfeiffer 22-16 on the glass. And there's been 8 attempted threes by the Tornadoes so far, and they're averaging 24 attempts per game. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more three-pointers coming in this second half.
Yeah, game of runs in that first half. Tornadoes up early. Pfeiffer fights their way back late in the first quarter, and back and forth we go. Turnovers very well might be the story come the second half. See if the Tornadoes can clean things up in that department.
Yep, both teams looking like they're coming back with the same starting lineup. Tornadoes, Lexi Shepard, Jada Petty Wilkins. She's unable to put that one in. Christina Roan, Josie Hester, and McKenna Parkins. Now as the Falcons have the ball, they're going with Alexis Bynum, Lola Cabanis Ali, Kennedy Huddler, Mara Ochoa Contreras, and Peyton McPeters here to start the second half. Bynum now with the ball, guarded by Lexi Shepard. Ochoa Cabanis passing Ochoa Contreras, my apologies. That three-pointer by Huddler, no good. McPeters offensive rebound as a jump ball is called. Going to be Falcons ball underneath the basket here. 19 seconds on this shot clock. Good defensive possession there by the Falcons to start the half, as that one is tipped away by Hester. Going to stay Falcons ball. As Falcons now get it in to Bynum this time. 14 here on the shot clock. Tornadoes with another 2-3 zone coming out to start this half. No three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound there by the Falcons. That one no good as well, as the Tornadoes are able to come up with that. Huddler, the three-pointer. That one no good. Shepard now with the ball, guarded by McPeters. Man coverage here for the Falcons, as Shepard unable to get that ball down low to Parkins, and it's going to be Falcons ball. Looked like they started that possession there trying to get the ball down low again, but unable to. Good defense there down low by the Falcons. A bit undersized, but good help as soon as the Tornadoes are attempting to get down there. McPeters now baseline jumper, no good. Parkins now with that rebound. We did confirm in that halftime break, high school teammates, even with the age difference. That three-pointer from Petty Wilkins is no good. Off the rim, offensive rebound there by Shepard. Shepard now down low to Parkins. Parkins post play, no good. Falcons come away with that rebound. Bynum passes there to Ochoa Contreras. So Ochoa Contreras looks for a Falcon to pass to, gets it to Bynum. Bynum, three-pointer from the top of the key. No good. Offensive rebound there by McPeters as she's able to fight through the Tornado defense on the ground. Passes out to Ochoa Contreras, and that mid-range is good.
First field goal for either side here in this second half. Both teams starting cold from the field. 0 for 7 combined till that.
In those first 2.5 minutes there, Falcons able to get something to go. Tornadoes continue this drought. As a jump ball is called, going to be Tornadoes ball. Annalie Morris checks in here for the Tornadoes. The freshman out of Rockmart, Georgia. Refs looking to discuss that last play. Going to be Tornadoes ball still down low. Parkins now with it. Over to Petty Wilkins. Now to Roan. Over to Annalie Morris in the corner. Screen there by Hester. Annalie Morris takes it baseline. Roan now with the ball. Over to Annalie Morris. The pump fake gets the defender to run by her as that floater is good. Nothing but net there. Back to a 3-point lead as this back-to-back baskets. As this game continues to stay close here. As the Falcons now look to pass the ball around the outside. That's Ochoa Contreras to Bynum now. Bynum to McPeters. McPeters looking to drive baseline. She passes Petty Wilkins with the steal there as we look to go the other way. Petty Wilkins pass down to Roan, over to Parkins. Parkins' layup is good.
Nicely done. The freight train of Petty Wilkins. We used to see that from Destiny Williams quite a bit. Coast-to-coast type action, and then she dishes it off nicely to her teammates.
That pass to Bynum now, as you mentioned. Destiny Williams, Tornado legend, 5-year basketball player here for the Tornadoes. Now strength and conditioning coach here at the school.
And director of compliance. She does a lot.
She does a lot here.
She's even on the scores table working the shot clock as well. Yeah. You name it, Destiny Williams is on it, but what a career she had at Brevard College. Just a sensational player. A lot of memories from Destiny's days here.
Other three-pointer, no good. That last foul there on Annalie Morris, her first in this one. Petty Wilkins beats her defender, gets it to Morris now. Down low to Parkins. That pass is tipped away there by Hairston. Now checked in for the Falcons. As a timeout is called there by the Tornadoes and head coach Donald Hudson. As we have a 5-point game here. Tornado lead as we go to break.
Every cheer, for every play, we know there's a little prayer that no one gets hurt. That's why we are there too. Party athletic trainers, physicians, and specialists. We're watching closely for any sign that someone needs care. And if your child is hurt, they're seen right away by the region's top specialists. The Party Sports Medicine team is at every game, match, race, practice, and workout, providing medical attention and guidance. For us, winning is all about playing healthy and smart so you can perform at your best.
Back now from that Tornado timeout as they have the ball on the baseline. Looked like a play drawn up here as we look to see what the Tornadoes are able to do there. Parkins now on the block. Corner three, Christina Roan. No good. Offensive rebound by Morris there. And a travel is called.
It's a shame. That was a heck of a rebound from Morris going up high to gather that. And then the turnover on the traveling violation. We've seen a handful of traveling violations. That might be a point of emphasis moving forward with this club.
Now Bynum with the ball at the top of the key as Tornadoes still in this 2-3 zone here. Hairston, no good. Parkins there with the rebound. Her fourth in this one. Petty Wilkins looking to drive to the paint. Guarded by Hairston. Turnaround jumper is good. Good basket there by Petty Wilkins for her 11th point, first points in this in the second half here. Bynum now with the ball, screened by McPeters and Cabanis Ali. Bynum looking for the Falcon to pass to Hudler for three. No good. McPeters by herself down there in the paint. Nobody else looking to contest that rebound as she's able to get that offensive rebound in the putback. Morris now with the ball. Screen there by Parkins at the top of the key. Morris looks to drive off the side of the backboard. No good. It's Hairston now. Cabanis Ali. And that is out of bounds. Going to be Tornadoes ball. And we get a media timeout here with 4:30 left here in this one. 37-32 lead for the Tornadoes. We'll be back after the break. Back now, 5-point lead for the Tornadoes. For that media timeout, Tornadoes here with the ball. This game neck and neck here. Almost in all statistical category. Hester now with the ball. And that one is passed out of bounds. Going to be Pfeiffer ball.
Yeah, almost uncanny how many of these team statistics are exactly the same. Offensive rebounds, second chance points, same amount of made three-pointers, field goal percentage is very similar turnover totals. Something's got to give.
McPeters now. Pass out to Bynum. Bynum three-pointer. That one no good. Offensive rebound there. It's able to be kept in by the Falcons and makes that second chance point right there.
3-point ball game.
Yep, we got a close one here. 3:45 here in the third quarter. Morris looks to get it to a teammate here. She gets it to Petty Wilkins. Bynum guarding close. Petty Wilkins into the paint. That post move no good, but Parkins able to get that one. And a foul is going to be called there on Hudler. Ball down low now for the Tornadoes. Now Leah Boyce checks in here for Petty Wilkins. Petty Wilkins taking a break now. Going to have to look to another Tornado for the scoring. Christina Rowan, 4-3. No good. Boyce able to grab the offensive rebound there. Parkins now. There's a foul is called. Basket not going to count. Foul there on Lola Cabanis Ali.
But another offensive rebound keeping the possession alive. So both teams really benefiting from the offensive glass. Can either of these teams limit the other team in that category? That could be the answer.
Tornadoes up 5 on rebounding, but all in the defensive statistical category. As that's going to be an offensive foul there on Hester. Going to be a push off to create some space there. As Ochoa Contreras came in and Finch as well for the Falcons. And Petty Wilkins in for Hester now. Falcons now passing the ball in. Finch bringing it up. As a warning is now given to Josie Hester on the Tornadoes bench. Gonna go back to the same spot here. Finch now with the ball again. Takes it across half court. So the Tornadoes in this 2-3 zone here. Joe Contreras over to Harrison. Petty Wilkins guarding. Harrison not able to make that one. Another offensive rebound there. Cabinet Ali unable to make that one go, and as it's going to be a travel there. Called on.
It's a loose ball foul on Parkins.
Loose ball foul there.
And may have felt like Parkins came with the elbow a little bit, lassoing in that rebound. And a timeout on the court. I think head coach Donald Hudson just wants to settle his group down a little bit here.
Sure.
Suddenly things getting a little chippy out there, and we'll get things settled here during the break. 2:50 to play. Tornadoes 37, Falcons 34.
There, as we are now back here in this close contest at the Bosch. McPeters now over to Finch. Finch three-pointer. No good off the back of the iron. That's going to be another offensive rebound there. Ochoa Contreras drives in, floater. No good. Boyce able to bring that one in. That pass tipped away. Going to be Tornado ball. Boyce with 4 rebounds now. And this one, far inbound pass to get the ball across court to Parkins. Petty Wilkins deep 2. That one no good. Parkins hustle in, but unable to get that one. As Harrison takes it in. Finch now back to Harrison. Harrison outside the 3-point line. Brings it into the paint. Mid-range no good. Boyce another rebound there.
Both teams really struggling offensively here in this third quarter. Each team's only scored 6 points. Each team with just 3 made field goals.
Annalie Morris over to Petty Wilkins. Annalie Morris, 3-pointer. That one no good. Joe Contreras with the rebound. Joe Contreras picks up her dribble now. Finch with the ball, guarded here by Annalie Morris. That one over to Harrison. Harrison mid-range pull-up. That one no good. Petty Wilkins with the rebound, her 5th. Out to Annalie Morris. The fast break. That one able to be kept in by Christina Roan. Misses the layup, but McKenna Parkins able to grab that offensive rebound and put that layup in. 5-point lead now for the Tornadoes. Finch with the ball. Good quick possession there by the Tornadoes. Ochoa Contreras brings it down the baseline. Tries to get to McPeters as that's tipped away by Morris. Good defensive play there by the freshman. Morris with the ball. Gets it to Nalia Boyce. Boyce to Roan to a Parkins 3-pointer. No good off the back of the iron. Morris hustle offensive rebound. Unable to make that one as the Tornadoes are able to double team down low, but unable to force the turnover there. Finch now with the ball on the fast break. Down low to McPeters. McPeters looked like to have an open lane to the basket, but looks to pass. Cabinet Ali over to Harrison. Harrison, 3-pointer, no good. McPeters with the offensive rebound as she is fouled on the way up there. Going to be shooting 2 here with 21 and a half seconds left. Fouled there on Nalia Boyce.
And it's really a amazing amount of offensive rebounds from both sides. Both teams with 13 offensive rebounds now, but they're not necessarily capitalizing. You know, we're seeing a lot of missed layups after the offensive boards. Both teams continue to shoot very poorly here in this second half, and haven't seen much of this. You know, this is just the first trip to the free throw line for either team in the second half.
As that one is good by McPeters. Lexi Shepard checks back in, and we are seeing Michaela Rubin Rankin for the first time. Apologies on that one, the freshman guard out of Winston-Salem. Second free throw good, as well as McPeters checks out for number 23, Hannah Isley. As Hudler comes back in for the Falcons as well. Petty Wilkins tries to get across court, just gets it to Shepard. Shepard now across to Morris. Morris to Shepard. Petty Wilkins to Rankin, down to Parkins. Rankin, and that one is out of bounds with 3.5 seconds to go. Tornadoes unable to capitalize with that last possession there. Gonna give the Falcons a bit of time to have an opportunity here. Finch now with the ball, guarded by Rankin. Three-pointer before the buzzer, no good. 39-36 is going to be your score after the third. A bit of a low-scoring third quarter there, just 8 points from both sides. Half of what both teams scored in the second quarter there.
Yeah, very low scoring, and just these shooting totals in the quarter kind of make you scratch your head. Pfeiffer 3 of 20, that's just 15%. They were 0 for 9 from the three-point line, and Tornadoes not much better. 4 of 17 from the field in the period. That's 24%, 0 for 5 from the three-point line. Tornadoes were not able to get to the free throw line even once in that entire period. Kind of an ugly period compared to what we saw in the first half. But here we are, just exactly where we were at intermission, a 3-point lead for the Tornadoes. The fourth quarter is going to prove the difference.
Back now at the start of this fourth quarter here. Pretty impressive that we had a 3-point lead at the end of the first, and both quarters since then have ended the exact same. Both teams scoring the exact same amount in each quarter as Petty Wilkins gets a steal there, but is unable to take it in and get a layup there.
Teams have been trading turnovers quite a bit here, especially in the second half. Who's going to be able to clean up their offense and get some scoring here in the fourth quarter? That might make the difference.
Yeah, 16 turnovers and 13 for each side. As the Falcons are able to get inside there, and Shepard is called there for a blocking foul. Going to be 2 free throws here coming up for Hannah Isley, junior forward out of China Grove, North Carolina. First free throw there is good. Almost all the Falcons are from North Carolina, excepting one, the starting guard, Mara Ochoa Contreras out of Mexico City, Mexico. Attended the IMG Academy, and now here for the Pfeiffer Falcons. Petty Wilkins, three-pointer, no good. Lexi Shepard, offensive rebound. The story of this one. Petty Wilkins out to Parkins. Parkins three-pointer, no good. Rankin, offensive rebound, as she is fouled going up on that layup. Foul there going against number 3, Alexis Bynum. 2 offensive rebounds there for the Tornadoes on that possession. Just so many offensive rebounds in this one.
Stuff that makes coaches crazy. You know, you hear every basketball coach emphasize, don't give up the offensive rebounds. Well, both sides are allowing those offensive boards, and who can capitalize on them, because we're seeing a lot of missed layups and that kind of thing. But nice job by Rankin to earn a trip to the free throw line there.
Believe it or not, we are back to a 3-point lead for the Tornadoes here. Butler with the ball. Baseline pass. Another pass, looking to swing it. Falcons three-pointer, top of the key, is good, and now we are tied.
Falcons were 0 for 9 from 3 here in this second half till that one. Big one from Hudler.
Foul there on Hudler after she made that three-pointer. Josie Hester back in.
In fact, Hudler on an individual basis was 0 for 8 from 3 until she hit that big one.
One had to fall at some point.
Shooter's going to shoot. Just keep on letting it sail.
For sure. Mara Ochoa Contreras now checked in for the Falcons as well. Hester with the ball. Petty Wilkins driving. Petty Wilkins looking for a foul, unable to get one. Hudler with that rebound.
Actually want to correct myself. Hudler had one earlier three-pointer, so that was her second of the game.
Bynum now with the ball. Over to Isley. Ochoa Contreras passes to Bynum. Bynum to Cabinet Ali. She pulls up, and that mid-range is good. First lead since the second quarter for the Falcons. As a foul is called there on Isley.
But you can feel the energy of the Falcons. You know, the bench getting into it, the players on the court with a, bolt of energy after the Hudler three-pointer, and then, the layup from Cabinet Ali. And next thing you know, Pfeiffer back ahead, 42-40.
Tying their biggest lead of the game at 2. Boyce now down low, guarded by McPeters. Former high school teammate. Rankin for 3, no good. Parkins with the offensive rebound, and one! Good play there by Parkins, as she's able to fight for the offensive rebound and then go through the contact and make that and one layup. Now 10 points for her in this one. 10 points, 8 rebounds for her. Plenty of those coming on the offensive glass. That free throw no good as Isley brings it in. Bynum now with the ball. My apologies, that was the 9th rebound of the game for Parkins. Hudler, deep three-pointer there. Off the front of the rim, no good. Boyce with the rebound. Gets it to Rankin. Rankin to Parkins. Parkins with the hard pass, bounces right back to her and finds the wide open Nalia Boyce.
What a dish from Parkins. Finding that McDowell High School teammate.
Great pass there. As Ochoa Contreras now with the ball. Great to have the students back in this one as they are going crazy for the Tornadoes defense here as that one's blocked by Boyce. 44-42 lead for the Tornadoes. You can feel the switch here in this crowd right now for a couple of big plays by the Tornadoes, led mainly by McKenna Parkins. 3-pointers from the corner from Hudler, as that's going to be a foul on Ochoa Contreras. It's going to be free throws now, it looks like, as the Tornadoes are in the bonus. Tornadoes in the bonus and the possession arrow. 2 good things for the Tornadoes here. You definitely don't mind having late in the game like this. That free throw good for Hester. Just Hester's 5th point in this one. Her first free throw attempt in this game too. That free throw good as well. Hester 6 points, 7 rebounds. In this one, able to do it on both sides. Bynum with the ball as she passes to Isley. Isley back to Bynum. Bynum three-pointer is good. And now just a 1-point game 46-45 with 6:15 to go. Down low to Boyce. Boyce is good. What a pass there by Shepard. A good bounce pass there to keep it away from the defender. Ochoa Contreras passes to Isley. Isley gets it tipped away but stays with it as the pass is stolen by Hester. Hester going on the fast break. The layup is good. Good turnaround there as we're going to have a timeout here from Pfeiffer.
The energy in the Bosch has picked up. The students are back, and you can hear the excitement in the air as Tornadoes coming up big those last couple possessions. Andy, we've got a good one coming down the stretch here.
5 minutes here to play. We'll be back after this break. Back now with 5 minutes and 45 seconds here in the fourth quarter. 5-point lead for the Tornadoes, led by Petty Wilkins with 11, Parkins with 10, and Hester with 8. As the Tornadoes go with the same lineup as before that timeout, Bynum with the ball. McPeters now to Hudler. Hudler gets a screen. As that pass is tipped away by Rankin. Unable to take it away. Harrison for 3. That one is good. But it looked like a Falcons turnover there. Turns into a clutch three-pointer here as we have a 2-point ball game now. With just over 5 to go, and that's going to be a turnover on the Tornadoes. Falcons with the ball right back.
Coach Von Treese Hayes called that timeout just when the Bosch was starting to get loud, and coming out of the timeout, Pfeiffer with a three-pointer and now a turnover. So strategic timeout there paying off.
Yeah, Coach Von Treese in her second season as the Falcons head coach. That mid-range is no good from the Falcons. It's tipped around, and it's going to be Tornadoes ball here. With just under 5 to go. Christina Roan checks in for Michaela Rankin. Parkins now passing in to Shepard. Pfeiffer looking like they're going to play a bit more aggressive here late in this one. Shepard now with the ball. Over to Hester. Hester gets it to Parkins. Parkins top of the key. Guarded by Cabanis Ali. Roan now off the handoff. Roan to the corner. Shepard unable to haul that one in. Roan, three-pointer, corner. Short, but Parkins is able to grab that one, and that's going to be a double-double there from Kenna Parkins. 12 points, 10 rebounds after that offensive rebound. Mostly coming on the offensive glass. Hudler, free throw jumper is good. Back to a 2-point game here with 4 minutes left. That last offensive rebound for Parkins, her 5th in this one. Her 5th offensive board. Very impressive work down there. Hester, three-pointer off the screen from Boyce. No good, off the back of the rim. But that one's going to be hauled in by Shepard. She's going to take that one away, and it's going to be a jump ball called. Going to be Tornado ball underneath here. Shepard coming in big on the rebounding stats as well. Her 8th in this one. As Roan is able to take that one to the basket and finish the layup there. Shepherd 5 offensive rebounds out of her 8. Find him now with the ball. Harrison down to McPeters, and that one's going to be Tornado's ball as McPeters is unable to haul that one in. Parkins passing the ball in here to Shepherd. Falcons now backing off, no press there on that inbound pass, as they're still here in a man coverage. Parkins loses that one, but a foul is going to be called there on Cavanis Ali. Ali's second foul in this one.
Tornadoes 18 offensive rebounds. In case you're wondering, the NCAA era record for offensive rebounds, 26 at Agnes Scott back in 2021.
That first free throw from Parkins is good. Yeah, very, very heavily offensive presence here on the glass for the Tornadoes, as that second free throw is good as well. Tornadoes in the bonus, so look to see them shoot a bunch more free throws, especially with the lead. Falcons going to be looking to foul now. Butler wanted the three-pointer, but did not take it past McPeters. Hudler now again guarded by Shepherd. To Harrison, mid-range jumper is short, but a late foul call there. Going to go against McKenna Parkins. Her second foul in this one. A foul coming a bit late, but nonetheless, Harrison shooting 2. As that first one goes in. 2:39 here on the clock. Second free throw, no good. 5-point lead for the Tornadoes. Parkins grabs that one. Her 11th now in this game, but the ball is taken away as it gets taken right back. A lot of turnovers there right at the half-court line. As that's going to be called over and back.
Wow.
As it looked to be Shepherd catches that. I thought caught that one on the Tornado side, but not my call here.
Looked like Shepherd did everything she had to do to make sure she didn't commit the backcourt violation. She was very aware of it, but regardless, only one opinion that counts.
And a foul called there on Roan now. As Harrison is going back to the line.
I mean, we've said it before, you know, the last thing you want to do when a team's trying to come back against you is send them to the free throw line. It's obvious. You know, you stop the clock, chance for free baskets.
And the way this game's gone, probably throwing an offensive rebound there as well.
So see if the Tornadoes can collect the defensive board, maybe hold on to the basketball a little bit, and let's get out of here with a win.
Yep, try to take some time off this clock. I mean, any foul now sends the Tornadoes to the free throw line, so hold the ball, limit the turnovers here, and even force the Falcons to take some long possessions. Long possessions on either side will be the Tornadoes' friends here as Hester has the ball. Parkins now top of the key. As Boyce down low, unable to make that one, but a foul is going to be called against her high school teammate McPeters.
Yeah, it's chewed some time off the clock on that possession, protected the basketball, and Boyce gets the chance for some free throws here.
Good textbook possession there by the Tornadoes. Free throw no good.
Boyce, a pretty good free throw shooter heading into tonight's matchup, 81% from the line.
That one good as well. That one's good. My apologies. First one was not. 156 here. 5-point lead for the Tornadoes. As Bynum now with the ball guarded by Shepard. Hudler saves that one from going out of bounds. Down low to McPeters, over to Harrison. Harrison guarded by Hester. Now McPeters. As that one's going to be kicked by Hester. Going to stay Falcons ball, 7 seconds. Even though the Falcons still have the ball. Good job by the Tornadoes not giving up a quick basket here, as they will take more time off the clock. Shot clock back to 20 seconds. As that one goes into Bynum. Guarded here by Betty Wilkins, pass to Hudler. Hudler looks to shoot as she shot many three-pointers in this one. McPeters, layup no good. Offensive rebound there by Cabanis Ali, no good. Lexi Shepard comes in and says, I'll do it myself, and grabs the defensive rebound there. As she takes this back to the half-court line to slow this one down. Screen here by Boyce. Shepard looking for a teammate here. Down low to Boyce. It's going to be tipped away with 58 seconds here on the clock, 9 seconds shot clock.
Smart basketball there from Shepard to slow things down, keep this possession moving the clock. Now Tornadoes got to work with that shot clock at 9.
Parkins now with the ball, looks for a teammate, and she gets a bunch of contact, but is not going to be able to make that pass, but jump ball is going to be called here. Falcons ball. Hester with a good hustle play to get there, force a jump ball. And a timeout is going to be called here by the Falcons, as we have a 57-52 lead here with 51 seconds to go. We'll be back here after the break. Back now after that Falcons timeout. 51 seconds in this 5-point game. Great game we have here at the Bosch. That one is able to get in to Bynum. Takes it behind the half-court line. Shepard's here defending. Harrison now with the ball. Shepard playing tight defense on whatever Falcons offensive player is there, and it's going to be a foul called. All three refs with their hands up. I don't know what this one's going to be on. I'm assuming.
I think it's going to be on Shepard. Yet another offensive rebound, that time by Hairston. The defense by Shepard and then Boyce on the ball, outstanding. Once again, giving up the offensive board.
Rebound. Yeah. That free throw is good. I thought there could have been a over the back foul on that one, but hard to get that one standing at 5'2". Looks like everybody's able to go over the back and grab a rebound, as both free throws are good. Timeout called there by head coach Donald Hudson.
A look around the USA South. Plenty of action this evening. We already saw one final score and several other games coming down the stretch here. Methodist leads NC Wesleyan 33-22. That's in the third quarter. Also in the third quarter, the team that's in first place, the Southern Virginia Knights, who will come into Brevard on Saturday, 37-22. They lead over Salem with 8 minutes to play in the third. 68-48, Ferrum leading Greensboro late in the fourth quarter. That's non-conference action. Then the one final from earlier today, William Peace 62, Meredith 51. This is a big one for the Tornadoes to stay in the hunt there on those USA South Conference standings with Southern Virginia coming into town.
Good inbound play there by the Tornadoes. Unable to get a lot of clock taken off.
Beautiful inbounds play.
Great play there drawn up by head coach Donald Hudson, as the Falcons are now going to call a timeout here with a 5-point lead, 33 seconds to go here in this one.
Yeah, Boyce with the finish off the Parkins assist. Textbook stuff. Parkins now with that double-double, 14 and 11. Another assist. That's her third of the contest. And those two, Parkins and Boyce, both in double figures, both with big rebounding totals. McDowell High School connection getting it done.
Yep. On the other side, double figures as well for McPeters, also in that McDowell High School connection, 6 rebounds as well. Seems to breed some great forwards out of there. Some good, tough physical play. That's what we're seeing on both teams here in this one. Harrison down low. Layup off the glass is good. Falcons take 10 seconds off that one. It's going to be Falcons ball, as that inbound pass was unable to be hauled in for the Tornadoes, and another timeout here called for the Falcons.
A 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here, Andy. And, you know, Hairston has been a factor as of late, coming up with these offensive boards. And
4 for 6 from the line as well.
Yeah, and then the quick turnover, just what the doctor ordered from the Falcons' perspective. And just like that, it's Falcons ball. One possession game here. Certainly not out of the woods yet from the Tornadoes' perspective.
Yeah, just a one possession game with the Falcons having the ball. No shot clock, so that's in the Tornadoes' favor, as they can technically just dribble out the ball with this lead, but have to get this ball first. Need a good defensive possession here. That's taken away by Shepard. That's just what the doctor ordered, as a foul is going to be called, and Shepard will be heading to the line.
Wow, Shepard, the veteran, coming up huge just when we mentioned the doctor ordered, but just what the Tornadoes needed at that point of time. And now trip to the free throw line and potential to really pull away here. 18 seconds left.
Yeah, huge free throws here for the Tornadoes as they look to take this to a multiple possession lead, as that first free throw is no good from Shepard. Shepard's second free throw is good.
Makes it a 2-possession game.
Yeah, big free throw right there. 19 seconds left here to go as clock ticks. Harrison with the ball. You mentioned Harrison having a big game late. I wonder if they go to her here, or Hudler, who has the most three-pointers for sure. I mean, you can't really
running
hold the
out of time.
Here. Yeah. Bynum drives in, and that's going to be rebounded there by Petty Wilkins. No foul, and that's going to be the game. That's not the last 19 seconds I thought I was going to see there, with it being a multiple possession lead for the Tornadoes. But nonetheless, a 60-56 win. Close one here at the Bosch.
A gritty win by head coach Donald Hudson's club. This isn't the prettiest ball game you've ever seen here at the Bosch, but it's a W for Brevard College. I mean, both teams giving up just huge numbers in terms of offensive rebounds. Both teams turning it over a bunch. We're seeing erratic shooting. We saw a terrible third quarter in terms of shooting, but somehow, some way, Tornadoes get the win and keep this momentum going. Now 6-1 in conference play, 11-3 overall, with guess who? Southern Virginia coming to town on Saturday. Big time win for the Tornadoes. This isn't one that, you know, you're going to share a bunch of highlights from necessarily and that kind of thing, but man, this is one that we might look back on and say that was the win that really made the difference in this season. 60-56 Nados. How'd you see it, Andy?
Yeah, I mean, huge double-double by McKenna Parkins. I mean, we mentioned how gritty of a game it was, and just McKenna shines in those type of games. Huge, gritty player that comes up big when the team needs it. We mentioned how in that win against Methodist, not a super strong offensive performance, but big-time assist numbers, always there to help out the team even if she's not shining. But in this one, she definitely shined.
Yeah.
14 points, 11 rebounds.
Yep, that's what McKenna Parkins does in her 5th year here at Brevard College. She was a guest on Tornado Talk this past Monday night and talked about, how special it is for her to play this final season in a Tornado uniform, a dual sport athlete who also gets it done on the volleyball court. And then her old high school teammate, Nalia Boyce, coming up big, especially in that second half as well with double-digit scoring.
Yeah, 37 minutes too. In a game like this where it's like a super tough physical battle, playing 37 out of 40, it's a lot to ask, but big-time performance there. Petty Wilkins, 11 points as well. That 9 points in the first half definitely helped the Tornadoes get out early to that lead that they were on. But, yeah, good tough win by the Tornadoes.
Tough win, whatever it takes, and we'll look forward to Saturday when the Tornadoes take on Southern Virginia. Southern Virginia's on their way to, win this evening versus Salem, so that game will be for first place in the USA South Conference. Now, we still have quite a bit of basketball to play in conference play, but big opportunity coming up on Saturday. Hope fans can either come here to the Bosch or check us out here on this YouTube channel. Well, Andy, another great evening of broadcasting. Really appreciate you being aboard. Big thanks to all those who helped behind the scenes. KJ Henderson, our producer, Olivia Tyner, working the cameras, Joseph Marvin, sports information director, with all the numbers for us, and all the folks who helped out behind the scenes operationally as well. Really appreciate their help. Well, Andy, great job once again on play-by-play. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you at another future Brevard College Tornado Athletic event. Your final score for the final time, Brevard 60, Pfeiffer 56. Go Tornadoes.